Cecilia, Nona, and the busted fast Vibrato. They are riding in the car coming home from the International Zamponia Festival.
That was so much fun. I bet you guys had fun.
See, I had a blast.
Cecilia, it was a really good thing we were close by when that tarantula bit you.
See, it hasn't been 3 days yet. We can't be too careful.
Back at home, Cecilia checks her chats on her laptop. She finds one from Julia, Sylvia's grandma.
Sylvia, your Nona is coming over today.
Great, I haven't seen her since she gave Quirino that magic dust.
See, she said she heard about the tarantula bite, and because she's a stranger, she wants to come and check me out. She also wants to see you. She says she misses you.
I miss her also.
There she is.
Nona, how have you been?
I've been great. I haven't been called out to treat Malo in several weeks.
Ciao, Julia, it's been bad. Last Christmas when Christina last saw you?
See, I'm so glad you all are here.
Ciao, Julia. Grazie for the dust that made us the way we are. Right, guys?
See.
It's the next day. Julia and Cecilia are already awake. Cecilia holds her arm out to Julia, allowing her to examine it.
Let me take a look at that bite. Is it itchy?
See, it still itches like crazy.
I'll use that oil that I used last night. That should calm the itching. But how do you feel emotionally?
A little anxious and uneasy, but it's not as bad as it was at first.
You seemed quite fidgety yesterday. That's why I'm asking. I know that tarantate can sometimes be really depressed or anxious.
See, I do get small bouts of depression, but it's very slight.
At this point, the rest of the players are up and coming into the room. They overheard Julia and Cecilia talking.
Oh, Cecilia, don't give into the anxiety or depression. That can make you worse. I know you love singing opera, so why not sing for us?
See, you should sing for us. Get some good practice in. I've been thinking of learning opera myself.
See, since I'm a tarantate, I'll sing an operatic tarantella.
She sings that aria, and in the middle of it, Julia interrupts her.
Cecilia, you need to slow your vibrato down. That can damage your voice.
No, una vibrato rapido is what's best for your voice.
No, science has proven that vibrato lento is healthier than una vibrato rapido.
No, you're still thinking back in the old days. Vibrato rapido e molto healthy, slow vibrato, no.
Listen, Cecilia, remember your bite. If you get too worked up, it could be dangerous.
Flip that bite.
In the distance, they hear a slight rattling sound. It's very soft and coming from stage right where a desk sits. Rita is on that desk rattling slightly.
Cecilia, you really must learn to slow your vibrato down, like this.
Stop! Your vibrato is terrible. It's in a low delta frequency range of 4 Hz. You're going to bust your voice box that way.
No, you bust yours by having such a fast vibrato.
No, I will not.
Listen, you're a tarantata. Now calm down or do another tarantella. Try this one. Questa una tarantella from my time.
Julia plays a tarantella that is very aggressive sounding. From her desk, Rita's rattling grows louder as she knows who the tamburello player is.
Povero tamburello. I know he's not alive like me, but that sounds like it would hurt. Luckily, Maria is so much more gentle.
In the other room, the tarantella stops and the fighting starts up again.
Alright. I have enough. Your vibrato is pure delta. It's delta, delta, delta.
Julia, you don't know Jack's night about good vibrato. So, for making Cecilia really mad, I bequeath to you a pie to the head.
Ilario rears back and with the bell of his bass chanter, kicks Julia right in the face. Everyone gasps as she screams.
You got busted. Ah, 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 ah.
Ilario, that's not very nice. Mario, put that someone negativo in his case.
As Ilario is carried off protesting, Maria goes over to the desk to calm Rita.
No, not the case. Mario, wouldn't do that, would you?
Quiet, Ilario. You've been very cattivo. Non negativo in the cases.
Then he locks the case. Meanwhile, in the other room, Maria talks softly to Rita.
Rita, what's the matter? Come on, sit in my lap.
I feel like I'm not needed anymore.
Oh Rita, why do you feel like that? We always play together when we can.
But you haven't kept me since the Zamponia festival a few days ago. All I do here is lie on this desk.
Poor Rita, just remember, we always need you. Without you, a tarantella wouldn't do its job of driving out the evil spirits that take over Tarantata.
By this point, the rattling has subsided as Maria gently places a reassuring hand on her back. It's late that night and Rita is still not convinced. She softly talks with Ilario from his case.
Ilario, I need your help. I feel like Maria is never gonna practice with me. You guys don't really need an umbrella, do you?
Of course we do. Other than my business, una tamburello is what keeps us on beat.
Rita sees that he's still in his case.
Do you think you could let me out of here? You can't just choose one of your rattles to break the lock.
She very quietly opens the case, making sure that her one good rattle doesn't make any noise.
Grazie. Now, I know that for a fact that Mario is getting new pipes fitted for me today. Maybe you can hide in my bag.
He unzips his bag and Rita lightly rolls in. In the morning, Mario takes Ilario to the shop for that refitting.
Ciao Mario. Quirino sees that you brought Ilario in for a refitting, see?
Quirino examines Ilario and notices that his bag is rather fat.
Okay, what's in here? Your sacco is molto fat. Mamma mia! Rita! Some of your rattles all fell off, so it looks like you need new ones. Do you have any idea where your old ones are?
They fell off last night, and I couldn't get them in place.
Don't worry, Rita. Quirino gonna fix you up right quick.
He picks up a new set of rattles then tries to attach them.
Ouch! That really hurts. Ouch! That really hurts.
Here, let me use this special dust to make you feel better.
He sprinkles some special magic dust which acts as an anesthetic. In no time at all, Rita is laying very still and calm. Back at the house, Maria is looking everywhere for Rita.
Rita, where are you? Ay, looks like she lost the rattles.
She finds the rattles lying on her desk.
Maybe she's at Quirino's workshop. I'm gonna say Quirino, so ciao, I'll be back.
She tells the others that she's going to Quirino's. She gets in the car and heads out. As she reaches Quirino's shop, she hears what sounds like Ilario. She walks into the shop and hears him talking to Rita.
Rita, you're all ready. What would you think if I tested you?
First Quirino does a solo test with Rita, then has Mario bring Ilario in to be tested. This is the point at which Maria comes in. She hears the rattling and rushes to the area where Quirino is testing Rita's new rattles.
Rita, there you are. I couldn't find you anywhere.
Rita is so happy Maria found her. Maria gently takes Rita from Quirino's hand and taps her the way she always does. Rita relaxes, enjoying the moment.
Looks like Ilario's ready to be tested. Did you hear me testing Rita? What do you think? Let me check on Ilario now. Ay. You look odd, Ilario. You're as Antonia said, Palmi, see?
Sì, I am. I was met by a man named Giovanni Palermo died a few decades ago.
Your campana di basso is molto lungo, and your fuso di basso it's molto short. How about Quirino shift them back to my measurements I learned from Signore Forastiero, so that everyone will recognize you as Ace Palmi?
I'm not sure about that. I don't know how it's gonna make me sound different. I'm afraid I'm gonna sound worse.
No, Ilario. You don't need to be scared. Quirino gonna measure you and write down your shape, so if you don't like it, Quirino gonna reshape you.
Quirino starts working on Ilario's base, shaping it into a Forastiero design. Quirino hands Ilario back to Mario.
Here you go, Mario.
They both drive back home, happy that Rita is safe. Back at home, everyone is excited to see Mario and Rita back.
Quirino said I look bad, so he reshaped me, so he thinks I should look like an actual Zamponia Sei Palmi.
Mario strikes up Ilario.
lasting Zamponia. Now all the notes of Mia Basso are molto weak, except for the lowest note. I can't hear it anymore. Also, the notes are too far apart.
Colossus goes off from Maria's phone.
Mario, the following order should be carried out immediately. Calquirino asked him to reset Hilario back to his old measurements. Now your Zamponia sounds busted. Why can't you play him anymore?
Whoa! What was that? I never heard anything like that before. Do you know what that is?
Oh, don't worry, Rita. It's just my phone. I have an app on here called Colossus, and it spies on everything that's going on around here.
Mario drives back to Quirino's.
Ciao, Quirino. I don't like Hilario now. I can't play him anymore. And Ali's bass notes are molto quiet. Can you reset him back into the Palermo he was?
See, you better. I want of a kind, and there are no Zamponia like me. So Quirino, I agree with Mario, just do it. You remember my old measurements, see?
See, I do. Hang on while I get some more wood. The problem is, your old campana has this color, but if Quirino uses new wood, he gonna copy the basso from your original shape.
Quirino shapes Ilario back into a Palermo and then tests it out. Mario drives back home after shaking Quirino's hands. Back at home, Mario strikes up Ilario again.
Mario, you look more comfortable. Your Zamponia sounds as good as me singing a tarantella. Oh, and Julia, come on and look at my voice through this camera I got.
Cecilia sings another tarantella.
See, Mario, your Zamponia sounds better. And Cecilia, I was actually wrong. Nona didn't know you first need to learn the drill before you sing anything. I can see how freely you're moving your curly vocali. Back in my day, we could check people's voices out like that.
Now let me use it on you, Julia. Just sing only one note so everyone else doesn't hear how stinky your voice is.
Julia sings one long note.
Santo cielo! Your curly vocali are molto stiff. It doesn't look like they're gonna last that long. How heavy are you?
I don't know, but people say Nona's too heavy.
Heavier singers have words vibrati, like the wrongly famous Maria Callas. But look at Cecilia, she's as light as a feather. So Julia, I'm so sorry about what happened between us. It's just that I get very frustrated when people try to make my vibrato too slow.
Julia gives all the grandchildren a hug.
Okay, see you all later. Julia gotta go back to see Nona.
Christina's been reading through all of this, but I didn't know what to say. But Christina is so happy for you, Mario. You're able to play Hilario again. Quirino doesn't know about Sepal with Zampogne as much as Giovanni Palermo did.
Sì, and just as Cecilia knows about nostri voci far more than Nonna does.
The end.